Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into The Medium by Design. Today's message is from Leslie Jordan, an extremely funny man and an openly gay actor and comedian and playwright, I believe, too, was one of his gifts to humanity. So he died the other day, and of course, I felt very connected to him and wrote this incredible message. Not too long. I'm just going to go right through it and take it as you receive it. Here's my intro. Leslie Jordan died yesterday in a car accident in Hollywood. He was an openly gay actor, 67 years old, and a very funny man. Leslie, you had me hysterical when you were on Will and Grace, as well as some of your other projects. I would love to hear from you this morning if you are able to come through. So I asked if he was able because it was the day after, and I never know if a soul's ready. That's not up to me. And here's what he said. Of course I can come through. You know I love to talk, and to another man. Well, is there anything else to say? It was not a difficult transition. As a matter of fact, it happened pretty fast. I probably died before the car hit the building because I don't remember having the accident. I must say what I saw as I floated away was the best welcome home party I could ever have imagined. Many families, including my family members, including my beloved mother and my father, were all in attendance. If I could say this to you and the fans, there was nothing morbid about it at all. And you know, in my other previous readings, that they say this a lot. About the crossing over experience. I couldn't really be afraid of death at this stage of life. Having lived through the AIDS crisis and now this COVID experience, I felt like death looked me straight in the eyes on numerous occasions. If anything, I was feeling pretty grateful in recent years for all the projects I was part of and the great fun I had. Just breaking into the business with my mannerisms wasn't easy. It was quite different years ago when you had to really act the part, and of course the best actors did know how to fool the audience into believing they were macho, straight-acting studs, even if they were a closeted bottom daddy. I was never able to pull that off and had to admit that early on. My roles, for the most part, had to include that very obvious part of my personality. It is a wonderful feeling to be yourself while working as an actor. I know that some of you would feel that I wasn't acting at all, but that wouldn't be entirely true either. Actors have to go through all the motions of learning lines and doing the proper physical movements in the perfect time set by the script and director. These things cannot be faked. So, in that sense, I still had to learn the mechanics of acting. Being a comedic actor might involve a little more innate talent that just comes out in that comedic vein. So for me, it was a little talent and lots of personality. I'd like to take a moment to speak to the fans and share how wonderful you were to me throughout my career. The letters, emails, and those spontaneous meetings when I was out are all part of the fringe benefits that come with acting, or possibly any job that makes us known to the public. So when an actor says the love of the fans means so much to them, they are not merely being polite. It does mean a lot to feel loved. I hope that each of you feels this love in your lives, because I don't think we can survive without it. Especially now that I am here with so many that loved me, I can feel that love like a constant river flowing that never dries up. It is real, it is powerful, and it is necessary to experience when you are living. Now, I started to break down really bad when I was writing this. So he says, my, you really cry a lot. That's okay. That's okay. Crying is a cleansing of the soul. Maybe your soul has more cleansing than most. Let it out, honey. There is no shame in feeling. That was a lie men lived with for far too long. You show men that crying is as natural as laughing. Help some souls have a cleanse. I also want you to know that I am grateful to you for reaching out to me so soon. I wanted to share my experience right away and share some words about my life and the gratitude I had. I did feel this would be important, even while enjoying the reunion on this side. That might sound funny, as most souls never have the experience to share like this, but isn't this the part of you that is so precious that the world is so lucky to experience? I know you have battled with fitting in and being yourself, but as every gay man knows, that is a battle that must be won within yourself. After all, you are all you've got. You better get along with and accept yourself. So this was funny. I thought I was finished. I went to the refrigerator, and then Leslie had a little bit more to say to me. So I came back to the computer, and this is what he said. This was such a surprise. You are kind of cute. I know that you feel the love life has moved down the totem pole of priorities, but I definitely feel that love with another is in the cards for you, so to speak. So be open. You have a very bright light, and the love that you carry is beyond most humans. That is why they want you around. It isn't because they love your personality. They love the love they feel from you. Living in neutrality and not coming at someone with the intense energy of an agenda is a foreign feeling for many. People often say in their head when someone approaches, "What do you want?" I know this is kind of sad, but many people operate their lives and their interactions with others this way. You don't do that. Your openness to, let's see what can happen in this interaction, is very refreshing. People like the feeling they have from almost any interaction with you. So that was a lovely ending. As I said to you before in many videos, this isn't just for YouTube. This is my life. This is what I do. So they come to me and they give me personal messages that help me to keep going. And that was a beautiful thing. I do have more videos coming up. I'm sorry that I took a hiatus, but I definitely needed a rest. I was going through the dark night of the soul, which will be on another video, and you'll see how I got through that. And, I still do astrology readings. I still do these beautiful writings for people. So if you have any requests, please email me. I do charge a fee for this. This is my life's work. And so you can email me with a request. I can do group things. I still do groups. There's just so many areas in life that I have touched that it's so difficult on a YouTube video to tell you all the options that are available. One thing that I've done that is not talked about on video, I don't think I've done a video yet with these types of writings, is writing for your own celebration of life. I've had people pass, and there is one video, you can look up Colleen, but it's me reading at the celebration of life. It's a little loud. You may not have found that video, but I'm standing wearing a light colored shirt. It's kind of a dark bar setting in the background. And, I wrote from her and had a tremendous experience before her writing that I'll do another video on that. And then I read that at her celebration of life. And that wasn't the first and only time I did that. I've done it before. So, the spirit is with us everywhere we go. And I think the problem with our society is that you don't believe it. You just don't believe that spirit has a place in everything that you do. And that's really your own loss, because I have it. I have the spirit. And even though I have it, I still go through the dark night of the soul periods. But the spirit is always there. And I'll be sharing more on this topic in videos to come. So thanks for watching. Please do something supportive if you like this channel. I'm not sure how this is going. It's been a very, very tumultuous year, 2022. I have not been happy this year with the lack of results in any area or avenue that I pursued. So I know some of the soul's agenda behind that, and I did write about it. But as a human being, I still like to see some action in this dimension. So this year was not a big year for that kind of action. So again, be supportive, share it, spread the word, write to me, share a comment if you have some really great stories about your spirit interaction. Please get the communication going. People need to know this is real. It's very real. It's been with me since I was a teenager and even before that. So with that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope Spirit is touching you deeply and lovingly, just as Leslie felt you touched him while he was here sharing his beautiful light with us. So there's more to come, and thanks for watching.